Hey guys, it's been like a while. I haven't made a concert video in a really long time. The last one that I made was Conan Gray, and that concert was super fun. I've been to a bunch in between, and I'm thinking that I'll do like a cutesy little kind of yearly recap concert thing, because I've been to Phoebe, I've been to Alexander. Who else? Why do I like forget them every single time? Oh my gosh, I've been to a bunch of concerts this year. Unfortunately, I'm not going to Faye Webster, which really makes me really sad, but it's fine. So I did a set list reveal and a kind of vlog of my time at the Conan Gray concert earlier this year, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing for Bia because I gotta upload, and also because I just like making these videos. Yeah, I hope that you enjoy this video and enjoy me doing my makeup while I talk. Basically, it was on Monday, it was Halloween, and I was actually so stoked that she was coming to Atlanta on Halloween. That's how you know like the place that they're going is special, if they go to it on like a certain holiday or something. I remember a couple years ago, Panic at the Disco came to Atlanta for Brendan Urie's birthday, which was like, that's how you know. Yeah, Atlanta's like so fucking cool. We're notorious for having the best crowds. It's always loud here. Basically, I had to get up like normal on a school day because Monday was a school day, and honestly, I've been so dead this whole month just because things that have happened and stuff like that. Like, I just have not been here, so really I wasn't thinking that hard about the concert as I usually would with other concerts that I'm going to. I got home, took the most voluptuous nap I've ever had in my entire life. Like, that nap, I swear to God, I had like 5 dreams. It was so good. Like, I picked up my friend Ash and we started heading to the Variety Playhouse in Little 5 Points. Little 5 Points is literally the best. Kind of scary at times, but it's just so much fun. I love being there. There's so many great shops. If you're ever in Georgia just visiting or something like that, you need to go to Little 5 Points, but go during the daytime and go with a friend. Yeah. So we decided to get food beforehand because we got there like 2 hours before the concert and the line was already forming, but we knew we were gonna get a good spot anyways. So we just got some Mexican food that was next door to the venue, and we headed back in line and waited for about an hour there. It was really cool because our spot was right in front of the tour bus, so we took some really good pictures, which you can see on my Instagram if you check out my Linktree link in the description. So we got into the venue, and luckily Ash had some friends that he knew that were there, and they like helped us get kind of up there in the floor area, so we didn't have to like stand all the way in the back. So we had a really great view for like the whole show. It was awesome, but I did feel like kind of an asshole because I hate to be one of those people who's like, sorry, my friend is up there, I'm trying to get by, like literally pushing people so I can go stand with my friends. Like, I just, that makes me feel so sucky. But then again, it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry, like, just don't be mean. Don't be a mean person, which is a big plot point in the day. I will tell you later in the video. After a little bit, the opener comes on, and I think they were called Lower Town. Everybody in the audience was just like murmuring about how hot they all were, which yes they were, but we're coming to listen to the music. One of the guitarists, I'm sorry, I'm not sure of any of the band members' names. I'll like put it in the in the editing process, but he was so funny. Like, he just came on stage and stared for like 2 minutes straight. It was funny. I didn't get a video of it because I don't really record a lot of concert footage anymore. There's this whole weird thing about like being in the moment or whatever. I don't even know why I'm doing my makeup. Like, I'm gonna shower after this. Anyways, so the opener was great. They played a couple of their songs and it was just so cool. It was like kind of metal alternative sounding, I want to say. The concert that I had before I went to Bia, like the last concert, was Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction, and they had Poppy as an opener. So I was like ready for hardcore metal, hardcore guitar, crazy ass shit. That's not exactly what I got. So I was like, okay, I don't have to brace myself so much this time. So the opener goes off and they were really great. I loved them a lot. They looked so awesome. Like they had fake blood all over their costumes. They were just so cool. Oh, and they told us a story about how like 3 years before they had gone to see beabadoobee at like on Halloween at Variety Playhouse. And now 3 years later, they're opening for her at the same venue on the same day, which is actually the dopest thing in the whole world. And they called it a full circle moment. That was definitely true. So I just think things like that are so just cool and inspiring, motivating. I don't know, whatever rich little white billionaires want to say, the words that are synonymous for that. And we waited about 30 more minutes listening to just a bunch of Halloween songs until Bia came on. It was really funny because during like the Halloween playlist going on, you could hear the beginning of Spooky Scary Skeletons come on like 3 different times, and every single time whoever was manning the music would skip it, which is so lame. Everybody in the crowd would get so fucking hype and then they would just get so sad. Bia's band members come on and tune their guitars, and then she jumps in, which is so cool. Everybody was screaming, obviously, as per usual. And because it's Halloween, she doesn't open with 1036, which is what I think she opens with at other shows. She opens with Scooby-Doo and she sings that, and it's so fucking cool. Like, it was just a core memory. I don't know, I had to record that one. Oh, I know I said I didn't record, but I had to record that one, okay? The set list, I will post it because obviously I don't remember every single one that she sang. But it goes in that order, and it was just such a good experience. She was awesome. You could tell, like, she heard herself maybe, like, sing something not the way that she intended to, and she made, like, a face, but nope, I didn't hear it. Like, she was fucking awesome. She was great. There was one point early in the show where she threw her veil because she was wearing a bride's dress, like a bride's costume, and she threw her veil into the middle of the audience. My friend Ash bolted through like 5 people, including me, to get to that middle part, and had like this fucking insane 3-minute tug of war game with this girl, and she looked so done. She had like the deadest face, and he was like vigorously pulling for his life. Me and somebody else helped Ash pull the veil, and then he like stuffed it in my tote bag, and now he has that, but I pulled off a tiny little piece. But yeah, that's fucking cool. It's great that we ended up with that. These 2 guys who like forced their way through the audience behind me, they started a mosh pit, I think it was talk. I think it was during talk. I can't remember for sure. But they started a mosh, and I remember she saw it happening and she said, "Everybody get down." Yeah, but those guys fucking reeked of beer. It was okay. So moving on to another thing that like stuck with me through the night, and I actually like cried because I've been having a hard time lately and I did not need this, but the people in the audience were fucking assholes. Keep in mind, Bia's audience, like the majority of her audience is teenage girls, and there's a certain type of behavior that you should expect from teenage girls at concerts. I'm just saying, like, it was giving the type of teenage girls who you think are gay but are actually like the straightest people on earth behavior wise, okay? They were pushing and shoving a lot. Like, if somebody starts to really push up on you at a concert, it's probably because they are annoyed with you and they want to get in your spot. Don't give in. In fact, push back. That's what I was doing, and they did not like it. I remember during the pauses in the concerts, whenever I would have like a conversation with my friend, they would like eavesdrop and then mock me. I remember leaving the concert, like after this one bit, somebody took my wings during the concert and like folded them this way, so they were all like fucked up and stabbing my shoulder, and it fucking sucked. But when I left the concert, I saw that someone had pulled off like a ginormous section of the feathers on my left wing, and it just made me so sad. And this guy who was with his girlfriend, like, he kept elbowing me through the whole thing, like, what do you want from me? Oh my god, like, do you want me to move? Bitch, this is my spot. I cannot see. Like, what the fuck? If you want more room, stop taking up so much room. You're forming like a bubble with your girlfriend, god damn. Yeah, but that made me kind of low-key sad. So just don't be an asshole at concerts. Like, You don't need to be that kind of person. Just why be so inflammatory? For what? Like, you think like you're gonna get something special if you're closer to the stage? Do you think the person's gonna look at you and be like, oh, you're invited to the VIP area? Like, no, babe, stop. My friend Ash also had not a Sims costume on, but a hat with the Sims diamond on it. It was the premium one, and he took it off during the show because he didn't like it. And I remember there was a pause before she closed with Ripples, and I think she closed with Ripples, or it was the second to last song. Ripples was the second last song. I started yelling that he was a Sim, and she looked over and she was like, "You're a Sim?" And he put his hat on and she was like, it was great. But then she played Ripples right after, which ruined the vibe for me. It didn't ruin the vibe, but it definitely changed my vibe. Keep in mind, like I said earlier, this month has been extremely hard for me. And when I first listened to beatopia or whatever, Ripples didn't really resonate with me, but now it does. It does. And I was just like bawling my eyes out through that one. And I don't want to be that person who's like, guys, they were like looking at me, but I think she was, because I was close enough to see where she was looking, and at one point when there was like tears rolling down my eyes, she like looked over and was like, then again, I don't know for sure, so maybe I'm just like fucking delusional, but yeah, I like to think that, okay? After the show ended, I was burnt out as fuck. We went outside and waited like at the tour bus just to see like maybe if she would talk to people or something like that, and she didn't. So we just like waved hi and then left. It was little 5 points though, so we stayed near the venue. Stay near the venue. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, it was a nice little niche little concert, and it made me feel really happy that she chose Atlanta to be her Halloween show. That was the only reason that I was like absolutely set on going to this show. I was like, I'm not gonna miss this opportunity to see Bia on Halloween. Like, come on. And from the way that it sounds, she chooses to go to Atlanta on Halloween often, like for each one. So, or each tour at least, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, if you ever have the opportunity to go to a concert in Atlanta, absolutely take it. Like, Atlanta's the best. I'm really excited for Taylor Swift to go on tour. Midnight's really revitalized my inside love for her. And hopefully, like I said, Atlanta's passionate, so I don't know if I'm gonna get tickets, but hopefully I do. So if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave me a like, and if you enjoy videos like this about like music or tours or maybe just my personality, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. If you want more info about the concerts or any information you want to know about going to concerts, because I am experienced, just let me know. I'll definitely be answering comments whenever I check them. If you're going to Bia's concert soon, let me know also, because I would like to know how it goes for you guys. Also, tell me if you want me to do a like yearly concert recap, because I'd be totally down to do that with you guys, like describing my concert experiences, talking about artists and music and stuff. I think that would be really cool. My music taste, at least in recent years, has been definitely pop, indie, folk, alternative, and I think it's definitely going towards metal and rock right now. But just like a lot of popular indie artists that you know, I really like them, and really just like young adult teen category artists. I don't know why I described it like book genres, but also I'm thinking of doing book reviews because I have become an avid reader this year. It's definitely something that just helps me feel happy. Okay guys, that's my makeup routine. I'm not gonna do freckles or a lip because I'm going to take a shower and this is enough makeup. That was aggressive. I enjoyed making this video and talking to you guys. Check out my links if you like me. I would really appreciate some support. Any support is fine. Just by watching this video, it helps me a lot, so thank you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.